I'll share a couple of numbers here because the next question that comes from Michael Callahan actually, he says, it's cool you grew by almost 60%. Just as a side note here, this was when I tweeted that I was growing, like I grew 60%. Now it's almost 200%, thanks to Francesco. He has a few questions actually. So the questions are, how do you value those results? What do you expect your one year return on ad spend might be? This might be more of a question to me than you, Francesco, but we can talk about this. And then how do we best direct Facebook ads to Amazon, or is that not the right strategy? Maybe let's start with the last question first. Like, do you recommend directing Facebook ads to Amazon? Like if you got a book selling on Amazon to direct it directly to that?
Not really, because I mean, with Amazon, of course, your percentage is very low, and it's very good to be on Amazon. Way better than me because you have the whole ecosystem. You have their search engine, so you can do SEO on Amazon as well. You can have reviews and stuff. So it's a very good and recommended place where to place a book. But at the same time, if you can have your own funnel, so with your own landing page, driving traffic directly there and have, I don't know, a Stripe link or some kind of payment link where you can just literally pay, I don't know, I don't remember, Stripe is 3 or 4% and get everything for you without, sorry.
You're good. You were saying Stripe,
basically driving yes. So you have your own landing page, you have your Stripe link, and basically you make 90% of the value of the book stays with you. So I don't see a valid reason to bring away your paid clients to another platform where they might be even distracted by some other recommended book and so forth. You bring them into the website, into the landing page, and you keep them there. You make sure they subscribe to the newsletter, and you try to convert them where they are. So I will not do that because, again, there are ways to sell the book, and in the landing page you can have reviews, you can have tweets, you can have a lot of validation stuff that you can have in Amazon, but you can have in the landing page as well. So I would just make the landing page Amazon-ish style and just convert there, and of course get more money.
Yeah, exactly. I would agree with that 100% because there's also the other aspect of this is you can't have a pixel on Amazon's landing page, right? Like I won't be able to track,
True.
if 100 people click on the ads, I have no visibility into how many of those actually bought the book, right? Because Amazon does not share any of that data versus if you set it up on your own website, even Gumroad, right? Which allows you to share, Facebook pixels on it. You're able to at least get that data. So yeah, Amazon would not be a good idea there because you have not a lot of visibility. And then I know Michael also had the questions about, go ahead, you wanted to add something to that?
No. You say it very well. I mean, Amazon is another part of this, ecosystem we mentioned. So your book should be there because people already on Amazon will search for it. But at the same time, if you're working on and paying for customers to bring customers somewhere, as you said, it's better to bring them where you can track every action they do and retarget them. Yes.
Yeah. And thanks for clarifying, because I definitely am a big fan of Amazon. That's where I sell most of my books anyway. So yeah, I'm not saying not to put it on Amazon. It's just the Facebook ads, clicking to the Amazon page is not a good idea. And then I know Michael was saying, how do you value those results and what do you expect your 1 year return on ad spend might be? Let me take the ad spend return. I genuinely don't know right now. I'm focused on growth. I know this is probably not the best kind of thing to say, but I do sell products. I sell coaching. I sell a high expensive $1,500 cohort-based course called the 4-week Write Your Book on the Site system. So if some of those convert, even if it's a very small percentage, I get just one sale, it'll probably make up for, a lot more than I already spent on the ads. But I won't be able to tell until a year passes maybe, and I kind of look back and do some analysis on emails. Right now, I'm focused heavily on growth because newsletters don't just, it's not selling your own products. There's also specifically with Beehive, you can sell ads in there using their ad system, and people click on ads. So if a customer, ends up costing me $1 to gain, and then they click on an ad that brings me in $1.50, I already am positive on that spend, right? One thing I didn't share with you, Francesco, is Beehive has something called boosts. I don't know if you're familiar with that. So in addition to ads, when they go through the flow of signing up to my newsletter, when they put in their email address and click on join free, before they get to the thank you page, Beehive recommends some other newsletters that they can subscribe to. And if they subscribe to that, to those, like it's a one-click subscribe to a few recommendations. And if they do, I get paid for that. What I didn't share with you is that for one of the weeks that I was running the ads, I got like $62 just from the boosts. This is not the ads or anything like that, which is amazing. I mean, it's not a ton of money, but it's like you made immediate return on the subscriber through just the boosts on that. So there's a lot of ways to kind of really measure what a subscriber means to me. But right now I'm focused a lot on growth. So I'm just continuing on with Francesco. I'm actually continuing to working with him on a few more sessions there with consulting. All right. So I hope that answers your question, Michael.